Ringer is off. Whew. It's been a little bit of a hectic day for it to be a holiday and a day off. For some, I guess. I don't know. President's Day or whatever. I don't fucking know. It's been somewhat of a day. But I know I did talk about previously looking for some black owned liquor brands. And what I actually got turns out to be like a grab the little plastic cups over there. Oh yeah. Turns out to be kind of like the I would say, like, the trifecta. This company 10-1. So when I posted on my social media that this is what we're going to be talking about today, I posted the Sierra song "Goodies" in the back because she partnered with this Caribbean rum. Neither you nor I really drink rum, but I said it's Black History Month. I want to try to get some black spirits, and I found a double black spirit because we're familiar with Uncle Nearest, which is a black whiskey bourbon, and this particular rum is actually distilled in the casks of Uncle Nearest. Well, no, this one particular. Well, yeah, this one is particularly distilled. Yeah,
it's a nice bottle too. I like the bottle.
This is the 2023 bottle.
Okay.
This is the 2023 bottle, and what this bottle is, or what the painting on it is done by an artist.
Who is this guy too on the bottle?
So
who homie?
The guy isn't anybody in particular.
Okay. It's just a guy.
He's just a guy.
All right.
But
10-1.
Yes, 10-1. I'll take my notes. I did my research.
That's a dope.
So the artist is Brooklyn-based Devin B. Johnson, and he created this one-of-a-kind artwork for Black History 2023. It was bottled at 86 proof, and it accentuates the rich notes of cooked fruit and baking spice, which are the hallmarks of the 10-1 brand. So again, I wasn't familiar with 10-1 until I started looking up black spirits. The founder of 10-1 is a brother named Mark Quasey Farrell. Okay. And again, I know Sierra has a partnership with it as well. So this is actually the 2023 Black History bottle because I realized looking for black spirits, they're hard to find.
Definitely, they are. Definitely.
Like you can order them online, and I honestly didn't think that far ahead.
Where's your water? The water?
You can order online, and I definitely didn't think that far ahead, but they are hard to find.
That would have been a lot easier than us running around looking for some liquor spots.
Next week, I was busy.
I understand.
I had stuff I did.
Why didn't we think of that though? Why didn't we
in this here age of the internet? Where I even do shit like order my deodorant online because I get tired of going to fucking Rite Aid and everything's locked the fuck up.
Yeah, true indeed. I just was in there. I tried to get deodorant from what the fuck was I at Target? And
locked the fuck. I got time to wait for you to come over here, and then I gotta wait in line to ring it. Like no. So this picture again is pre-titled Inner Glow.
Okay.
I mean, this piece is titled Inner Glow, and it pays homage to the power and wisdom drawn for the collective force of a shared black heritage. And I get that. It's on the box here too. I get that. And so basically, the artist is known for his using West African influences, and the blue background comes.
Yeah, that's a dope blue too. I like that blue.
Like they always talk about the blues
that
blacks across the diaspora have. So the blue theme draws from the historical West African influences, which they use a lot of blues to symbolize the ocean that we crossed.
It makes sense.
Utilized as a symbol of togetherness and harmony. The prominent figure, the person on the front, again, nobody in particular, he's a prominent figure, and he's representative of the African diaspora, and he has what they describe as a poignant gaze to the future. So you look at it really close, so he is like kind of looking forward.
He got a whole like Martin Luther King look to him too.
Yes.
Like I don't know how they got that like that, but yeah. That's decent. That's nice artwork.
Right. So the artist, he has roots in LA. Like he's from LA, but he's Brooklyn based. And he's actually, in the past 4 years, he's been one of 16 artists selected for the Black Rock Senegal residency program and for Forbes 30 under 30 in art and design. So I was looking at the schools he went to, the degrees he got, and I'm like, yeah, he's definitely.
Of course, he went to the Chicago School of Arts, didn't he?
No,
he didn't.
There's other schools outside.
I know,
of that.
But a lot of people, every time I run across an artist, they be like, I went to Chicago.
But his work has been collectively collected by the Hammer Museum, and the Pond Society. And his pieces are often described as layered, and they take on a narrative format. Meaning they tell a story, and they're often centered around memory, history, and the imagined. So the fact that they say that this figure has a poignant gaze toward the future, it makes sense because the imagined and history. So.
Okay.
And then, of course, because I was like, the Black Rock Senegal, I got to take a deep dive. And I found out that, Black Rock is a multidisciplinary artist in residence program founded by renowned artist Kalinde Wiley in just 2019. And it brings together international artists to live and work in Dakar for 1 to 3 month stays. And their mission is to support new artistic creation through collaborative exchange to incite change in the global discourse about what Africa means today. So changing the world through art. Through the perception of Africans across the diaspora through art. My mom was up there talking about some hey y'all.
Which is dope. What's up, Payne? Victor Payne just tuned in with us. We got Lindy online with us.
So we're gonna take a little sip first.
Hey, this is rum. I want everybody to know I don't drink rum at all. I do not like.
That's why you gonna pour your own troubles.
Ooh wee, man! Listen,
it smells
is it all right?
Pretty sweet,
like Caribbean rum.
I mean, most
I just
rum
seen
is.
I just seen Marley too this weekend. What you do this weekend? How was your weekend?
I work.
Okay, cool mo.
Yes,
cool mo.
Plantation Piedmont, so I can take some trips.
I went. Ooh, shit.
I had to work. I had to recover from Super Bowl weekend.
Can you line this up real quick before we drink this joint? Wait, come on, let's go.
Yes, let's go.
Oh, fuck. Through the teeth and over the gums, look out, liver, here it comes. That was way smoother than what I thought. I'm going to be completely fucking honest. That's real smooth. It's not bad at all.
But I definitely don't need to keep doing that.
Yeah, I agree. Goddamn, I agree. Shit. So
what did you do this weekend?
It was my birthday weekend. If ain't nobody know, you know what I'm saying?
I text you.
You did. It was my birthday on Thursday, I think it is. But I chilled with my daughter, my kids. I got with my children. We went bowling and shit. We went down North Bowl. It was disappointing. I wanted to go to Brooklyn Bowl, right? We get there. They don't ever tell us. I never knew like it was an age requirement for Brooklyn Bowl.
Oh yeah.
So your children can't come with you or whatever.
Than a bowling
Absolutely. I knew at a certain time that it probably turned into that because all of them be like, they serving drinks at a certain time. But Brooklyn Bowl was like, yo.
They like take their kids.
Yeah, you can't even get in this joint. Yeah. We got a live act going on and they can't come in here right now or whatever. Yeah. Like, all right. So we went around North Bowl and we chilled in that joint. It was fun.
Oh, was cool.
Nooch came out with the twins and shit.
Look at that.
Yeah, it was a family affair. Definitely.
Yeah, I definitely worked. I worked. And I don't know if jet lag was catching up on me from coming back from Vegas, or sometimes I forget the age that I am and work the way that I do. But let me tell you, I was on a group FaceTime call with my girlfriends, and the next morning when I got up, actually not the whole next morning, because I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning to go to the bathroom, and I was fully dressed in my work uniform, and there was an earbud stuck to the side of my face and one by the pillow. I said, I think I fell asleep on the phone like I was in 8th grade and shit.
Oh shit! That was
talking to my girl. I told you it was a group FaceTime.
That was different.
Yeah, but I really realized I was tired. Like
not bad.
Tired.
But that happens sometimes. It happened to me all the time. It happened to me last night.
Yeah, so I told you at my job we have to bid our shifts, and right now I work 1 to 9:30, Tuesday through Saturday, off Sunday, Monday. For whatever reason, but I work in the zone that I completely don't like, so I was like, I can't wait to bid out this zone.
Did you get a bid out of that zone?
I did, and I'm off on Friday and Saturday now.
Nice.
And I still work 1 to 9:30.
Hey.
Nice, but the problem is, what do I do on Mondays from 5 to 6 if I'm working Monday to Thursday?
I have a dilemma here.
So I put in the chat, I need some swap partners who can work Mondays at least 4 to 9:30. I'll work your Monday 7 to 11.
They have to.
Or I'll work your Sunday 7 to 11. I found 2 people, so.
That's what I'm talking about. Way to step up. Way to step up for the gang.
You know.
Listen, on our way up here though, we gotta talk about it.
I told you we were gonna talk about it.
We gotta talk about it. Kanye dropped the album.
You ain't even know.
I had no idea.
It's
you told me this joint.
And Ty Dolla $ign dropped the album.
Crazy.
Vultures won.
Mm-hmm.
And I always like to tell people, say what you want about Kanye as a person, the same way you say what is known about R. Kelly as a person.
Mm-hmm.
But what that music do?
One thing.
Kanye, in my opinion, has always been a visionary in his art, slightly ahead of his time, especially in his production and with his ear. And you can tell his influences, like those he's influenced by, and you can also hear his influence in artists, producers younger than him, such as Travis Scott. Because every time I hear Travis Scott, I be like, this could have been a Yeezy song.
This album crazy though. Like I done heard what six songs or something, like 6 songs.
It's a
this
solid
joint banging.
joint.
He got his daughter on the joint and everything.
There's only 12 songs. And I know the one that they had been playing before, the Backstreet Boys joint, everybody, that didn't make the cut. So I know he had some sample clearance.
Yeah, he did. He did a joint for. But I heard that. I ain't never heard the song though.
I heard it. Who Kid was running that joint, and actually it was catchy. I will say that if you know anything about music, frequency and vibrations, Kanye makes some catchy shit because of the frequency that he operates in often. So it appeals.
This one right here
certain,
has some shit on here that you're gonna be chanting like a mantra or whatever.
It appeals to a certain level and where you are at that point in time, whether you relate or not, or whether it actually moves you. So, I mean, I told you, I posted on Facebook that it dropped, and I wanted some people's opinion, specifically my brother Preem and Kamari, my homie Kamari, because I know that even though they may not be Kanye fans, like they don't like him as a person,
they still respect the music.
They respect the music, and they have a good opinion that I value on music. So I don't think they've gotten to that yet.
All right.
Shout out to them.
So I listen to 6. I gotta listen to the rest of the other 6 of these joints.
We'll get into the rest of it when we leave out of here. But so I had posted that Back to Me. That's one of my favorite tracks because the drums on it is crazy, and it's reminiscent to me of just like some freestyle boom bap, like a nigga in a drum.
Did I hear that?
Yes, the one I told you with Freddie.
Oh my God! I don't know the name of it. Sample. Hey yo, listen, Gibbs go bananas on this joint.
Beautiful big titty butt naked women just don't fall out the sky.
They do just not fall out the sky. Beautiful. Big titty, butt naked women just don't fall out the sky. Y'all gotta hear it. Yo, that joint crazy. Yeah.
Right.
I think I'm gonna put that joint on repeat. That's my shit right there.
It's a good joint. Like, you know, that was one of the first ones that kind of stood out to me as, okay, like, I'll really fuck with this joint. I'm not trying to like it because it's Jay. I really fuck with this joint.
I fuck with Gibbs though.
Right.
Even though he be on some sucker shit, that's what the industry niggas say and all that. But I fuck with Gibbs heavy. He a dope ass rapper.
Is well produced. The verses are well written, well rhymed, and it's not just like
it's hard too. So like he got some hard ass joints on here. Like so I'm a bang this shit when I'm in the gym.
Like so, the other day I was driving home and I was listening to it and I went on Instagram on my story and I was like making faces at the beautiful butt bit. I was like, there's some weird shit, but give it a few weeks and motherfuckers gonna be walking around saying it.
You see, when I heard that, I was like, oh, this is my shit right here.
But yeah.
They just don't fall out the sky. Fuck no.
But it's more so for me, the track had me and all that. Then I was just like, what are you talking about? But the way Gibbs ride that track,
he fucked that joint out. He let him go on there too. He let Gibbs go on that joint. Like, yeah, I'm mad that him and fucking Benny had a fallout. Man, goddamn, I ain't gonna never hear another Benny and Gibbs collab.
I know, that's fucking crazy.
They had chemistry when they collabed. That shit bananas.
So speaking of collabs, you know what dropped today?
What's that?
The Roots Picnic 24 lineup.
Yeah.
And this is where I make the disclaimer.
I'm there.
That
my man gonna be there. I'm there.
I may or may not be there.
Fuck that. I'm there.
This is where I'm just saying.
Why? Where do you draw the line at? Why?
I'm not drawing any lines. I'm just saying. I have a way of being able to attend, and people been hit me up, and I'll be like, "Yo, I can't help you." Like literally, it's always a fight for me to go because my best friend has other people that she be wanting to bring, that she needs to bring, and her whole stance is, "Bitch, after all this time, you have the same relationships or similar relationships with the same people as I do." So
you never want to fucking like, come on, I want to help. Look out.
Trust me, I have. Like,
so what's happening for this year though? Like, what's going on?
I'm gonna be there. Fuck that.
That's what I'm talking about. We gotta be there.
I'm just saying my disclaimer right now. Like, there's no point in texting me and asking me anything about it.
So y'all got that.
You can go to livenationurban.com.
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that shit for you.
liveNation.com, and they have a pre-sale that starts, I believe, tomorrow at 10 a.m. And pre-sale usually means discount. It's 2 days. So, So the funny thing is, I reposted it, and I was like, "Yo, the R&B lineup is sick because they do have the Backyard Band featuring A. Marie, Scarface." So that's, first of all, that Scarface Tiny Desk was one of the best ones I ever seen. So putting him with a go-go band,
they got A. Marie
and A. Marie.
And she is so dope, so underrated as a singer.
Like
she
I'm there for
incredible.
That. It was a lot. I gotta go back to the joint because there was a lot of people I wanted to see.
All I seen was Wayne. That did it for me.
That did it for
that
me.
Did
right
it for me.
There, with a tribute to Nola. I was like,
I love because ain't nobody hear that track on his album. He went crazy.
I'm about to say who ain't nobody because I'm a little. My little sister put me. There's a 6-year age difference between my little sister, my younger sister, and I.
Yo, Rob, what's happening, bro?
She put me on the Lil Wayne and the Hot Boys, as a matter of fact, because when that part, the New Orleans Southern rap came out, I was kind of like, I was always feeling the Manny Fresh beats, but I was just kind of like, like, I don't understand what they. Yeah, Juvenile had a song called "You Understand," and no, sir, I didn't. They
had me at high.
And oddly enough, the funny thing is, those were actually my shits. I thought it was different and interesting, but Lil Wayne didn't really have me. Like, I was, first of all, I think he was 13 when he came out. So at this time, like I said, there's a 6-year difference between my sister and I. Like, I'm 19, 20. Like, am I paying attention to a 13-year-old rapper? That was not really. But I would say, I was like, oh, he could spit. That motherfucker, by the time he got to go DJ, I promise you, that is my shit. That is my karaoke song. If I go to a karaoke bar, that is what
Wayne
I do.
Dope as shit. Wayne is unbelievable. So once I seen him on that lineup, I'm like, I gotta go to that joint. Because he give a mean show.
He gives a bomb
he
show,
give a crazy
I didn't go see
show.
him in Philly last April because he was at the Fillmore, and I was like, I'm not spending that kind of money for the Fillmore.
Not at all.
Like the kind of money they wanted was definitely Wells Fargo or whatever the fuck is in Camden. Because I
understand the closed room thing in the Fillmore and all that, but the intimacy and
It's just with a coke.
It is. Jesus Christ, I'm scared.
I talked to our brother Nate about checking his schedule. I told him, I said, this is over a Drake. I'm tired of taking shots because sometimes I be getting fucked up.
True indeed. That shit happens a lot.
So I'm going to need you to come on the show.
Let's go, bro.
Just tell me what you need and make us a drink. So we'll have a drink every show, like a real legit.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. You got to do
for a drink.
Come on, bro.
So
we're going to check in with you for that.
Definitely starting like March. I'm going to start
I'm going to go straight with this joint because I don't even like drinking soda, so I don't even want the extra sugar.
I know. I don't need the extra sugar as much as I can.
How petty I am. How petty am I? I don't want the extra sugar. We going.
So yes, the Roots Picnic lineup. Lil Wayne headlining.
I don't want to like it, but it's not bad. That's crazy. I don't want to like it.
Nas, Victoria Monet. This time the J. Period mixtape is Black Thought, Method Man, and Redman. Yeah.
We getting all that. Hey, Nelly Yoga
Adam
Fitness.
Blackstone. Hey, Nelly. Yes, I remember you said you were going to New York today. Fantasia and Money Long.
Fantasia gonna jump her little ass down in the crowd or something and start dancing around and shit. That's what she like to do. Kick her shoes off.
Robert Glasper, but like I'm telling you, the R&B shit is crazy. Yeah. Marsha Ambrosius, Tyler.
Crazy.
Okay. October, London, New York, LA, Kenya Vaughn, and we got Sexy Red. That's all you got to ski. The funny thing is, I just kind of paused because, you know, depending on what time she go on and who she up against, I might be trying to see that because I don't even remember who else was playing when the City Girls was on, but I remember leaving because I went to go see Carisha and JT.
But listen,
I went to go see
we can't front on this shit. When you got a little alcohol in you and this, that, and the third, and
I be sober shit in my car talking about some bow.
Come
Fuck
on,
my baby daddy.
Fuck you, man. You ski eating all day when
sober.
When you sober, that shit, the vibe just get you. So I ain't gonna front on Sexy Red. She gonna get it popping when she get it. She gonna have an audience out there. She definitely gonna have a fucking audience out there. If I'm there early enough, because I know they're gonna put on like fucking 2:30 p.m. She gonna be on that bitch. Like, if I'm out there, fuck yeah, I'ma ski with her.
Gunna's gonna be there.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. His album is so underrated. His album nice too.
You know, it's funny.
Gunna got a nice album, yo.
And this is the first
definitely listened to his joint.
Dropped, and I didn't like really go to it right away.
Yo, his joint was nice, yo.
I have it saved. Like I downloaded.
Yeah, Gunna shit was nice. I don't want to say it was better than Lil Baby joint, but Gunna shit was decent. Well, Lil Baby ain't dropped a fucking album in like 3 years, right?
But he be on features. He on that shit with fucking Gucci Mane bluffing. That nigga said, I got 5 cell phones. Tell a nigga to call my bluff.
You know, that's like one of my favorite rappers too, man.
I like that big shit.
Yes, he do. Yes, he do. I fucks with that.
And he has the ability to to speak on social issues and sound educated about it.
I listen to this nigga a lot. He don't cross.
That Emotionally Scarred was my shit.
He don't cross over like super hard to other shit, man. He tiptoe a line.
Speaking of crossover to other shit, how do you feel about Beyonce making a country song?
Hey, I knew it was coming. Fuck, listen, hey. Sometimes I feel like I'm Nostradamus, but I knew this shit was coming though.
I mean, she made the song, but on Lemonade, she has a country record.
Hey, she's from Texas. Don't make no mistake. She's from
Houston,
Texas.
H-Town. She grew up fucking square dancing and shit.
She's from fucking Texas. It had to happen though, because if y'all don't know, Taylor Swift is a country artist also.
Taylor Swift started out as a country artist for sure. And if you don't believe me, just take a trip to Redding where all their radio stations play country fucking music.
Taylor Swift
Power 99 ain't been played in Redding.
Fucking artist.
Signal barely get out there.
Let's not get it fucked up.
Right. So, what people are saying is their issue is that she crossed from pop to country, where a country artist crossed from country to pop. And I'm like, no, just say your issue is that she's a black woman in what you think is a white genre, and then go back, especially during this February 2024 of Black History Month, go back and do your research on country music, which comes from race music and that whole systematic oppression they tried to do of us with minstrel shows. And country music actually is our fucking music. Where you think Elvis got his motherfucking swag from?
Yeah, that's so.
I hate when I get preachy, but the alcohol.
But preach on.
I'm telling
it's the
y'all,
truth,
I'm an
though.
intellect at heart.
But listen,
I studied under the great Dr. Malef A.K. Asante at Temple. I know my African American history.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Goddamn, drop names. I wish I had like a bomb drop just now. Like, I should have dropped for you right there.
I do know that they browbeat her team browbeat the radio station in Oklahoma that was refusing to play her song into playing it. And it's probably going to make some traction. It might not do super as well as they think, but I wish it to do well. Like I was looking at something earlier. There's a songwriter who was like airing her grievances about her publishing and like how artists take publishing from writers even if they weren't even around when the song was written. And she was talking about like how Beyonce is the Michael Jackson of our generation, of our current time, especially since he's gone. And like if anybody has the influence to change that kind of shit in the industry, it's her. But here it is, she do shit like take 25% of a record that she didn't write. And I was just like, yeah, we just let them have country music and we want it back. Well, first of all, they can't take nothing from us that we've already had. Like, everything that exists is, always was, and always will be. It just evolves, improves, sometimes you have to, destroy to create. And, basically they fucked it up and we trying to show them how it's done. Right. That's how I look at it. Y'all fucked it up. Yeah, I mean, Shania Twain was good,
Beyonce
Mickey Guyton is great.
Beyonce just want to expand her art.
And I don't blame, and I think she should. Like, she has the right to.
Something else to do. She got a challenge in doing a country song.
I will
and
say.
She probably been wanting to do a country song like since fucking Lemonade and maybe before. But you know where the money at, you gonna stick to where it's at. But I bet you any amount of money, she got 20 country tracks already done
for sure
3, 4, 5 years ago.
She grew up
you know what I'm saying? So
country music.
It was bound to happen. Once you get so big and you can do whatever you want, shit, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try that. Let's go ahead and try this. And not only that,
I feel like she feel like she always that was probably always her plan.
Yeah.
She just wanted to,
it's the right time.
She a Virgo. She got to do her shit in stages and conquer this and move on.
It's the right
time. A Gemini would have just been trying to do all that shit at once, like Prince. Yeah. Prince was doing everything all the fuck at once. So, shout out to Beyonce. I will say I heard the song. Beyonce. And not just the little snippets that I'm seeing on social media, because people got like the fucking dance challenges and all this shit now. Yeah. I heard a dope ass mashup of it with Back That Ass Up.
Okay.
But I heard the song in its original form.
What's happening?
You know what I mean? Just listening to Beyonce, and her voice is still like, for me, country music has a certain grit to it. Like,
yeah.
And the song just sounds too pop.
Some kind of pain. It'd be like
and
some pain.
Oh no, because let me tell you, Lemonade had all the fucking pain, and that was an R&B songs.
But listen, we know R&B albums that put pain. Yeah, but it's a different.
I just wasn't feeling it. Right. Nelly says she knows 3 line dances to Texas Hold'em. You hear that, Mom? Nelly know 3 different line dances. I'm sure you be at your senior center.
That's going to happen. At least that's going to happen to Beyonce though, because she's such a big pop artist. So whatever she put out, her pop audience is going like.
No, I'm just saying. By the time she put out the full album, by the time she does it again, she gonna have that country grit. Because K Michelle been working at it. She got that country grit.
Absolutely. So, yeah, she an artist. She gonna master that shit.
Yeah, I thought. I mean, shout out to her.
I'm gonna line dance to it. Watch when they put that shit on TikTok. I'm gonna be.
I don't like organized dancing.
See,
unless it occurs in musicals.
So you gonna ski eat all day? You know what I'm saying? By yourself.
I'm not gonna fucking ski eat, especially not ski eating by my motherfucking self, nigga.
That's not organized dancing. That's just freestyling when the liquor hits you.
So speaking of when the liquor hits you,
how you feel right now with this rum?
Man? Oh, I'm good. This shit is delicious.
This shit crazy.
Did you see the Benzino Drink Champs?
No,
I'm trying not to turn into Benzino on Drink Champs.
I did not watch that whole thing yet. I seen it, and it's so major. They got like audio of him coming in and like video of them talking before he come in. And
yes, and it's already turned into memes and shit. And
what he do? What happened?
So basically, he got drunk. One of my homies was like,
he did an Irv Gotti.
One of my homies was like, he making it bad for light skinned dudes, and I'm like, yo, y'all make it seem like only light skinned dudes get drunk. Like,
he did an Irv
only
Gotti.
Light skinned dudes can't handle it. He really started crying, and he started talking about how for 20 years in the interview, people just keep asking him about Eminem. Why the fuck for 20 years of all the shits that occurred in his life, all the things that he's done, all the things he's been through, 20 years later, people still want to ask him about Eminem, and they don't think about how it affects his daughter. Like, it's a like business relationships and shit. Like she feel like she gotta, what I mean? People don't like Eminem. Don't like her dad, but she got to be cool with Eminem. Like it's just all kinds of shit. And he just started crying, and he was being super vulnerable. See, I don't even like the fact that you're laughing right now
because I'm not laughing at. I don't know. I'm laughing at the fact that you telling me this shit and I ain't seen it. So I got an image in my head already. That's a comical image in my head already. But a man crying over the air over some, you know what I'm saying? I can't even see that. I can't fathom that. And it's not like
you can't
some
fathom
death
it.
Or
and
something like that.
Maybe I should have showed you that.
Yeah, but I'm going to watch it. Fuck that. I'm going to watch it. I'm definitely going to watch it.
I don't know why you laugh. I think it was dope that he was able to be, and I know he wasn't able to be. Mm-hmm. I know the drunk mind speaks a sober tongue.
Yeah.
And I know that he was emotional, so the alcohol just allowed him to emote. But I thought it was kind of...
See, that's the funny part.
Like, people are making fun of it, but like as a man, it's so hard to show your emotions as it is because people make fun of that shit as if you can't be an emotional being.
I don't think,
and that's why niggas out here running around killing niggas for no motherfucking reason.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you as a man, I don't think the funny part is that him showing emotion.
Okay.
The funny part in it is that pretty much you probably watched him going through stages of getting drunk.
Yes.
Before he got to the emotion.
Definitely seen it coming.
It's not that he opened up and showed that he was vulnerable. Because you want all men to try to be vulnerable at sometimes. You don't have to be super strong all the fucking time, but you have to be super strong all the time.
Right.
If you can figure that out as a man. But you can, it's not the fact that he was vulnerable. And that's cool that you tap into being vulnerable. He's being honest. He's being honest with himself and everybody else. And that's dope. But the fact that you got drunk on fucking drink champs and you got like that, that's the funny part. That's what's comical about this shit. So Benzino, don't fucking drink too much. I ain't gonna drink too much of this fucking rum. I don't want to fucking sit and be like,
yeah, that might have been my warning to you about just look.
Like,
sure
yeah, I ain't going.
You start crying,
but
nigga.
yeah.
You know I am.
I ain't going. I can't cry only in. I gotta cry by myself sometimes. And never in public.
Cry by yourself.
Yeah,
in the rain. Earlier today.
In the rain.
It just happened. I was scrolling. You know, I get up every morning. I scroll through fucking social media, and I came across this news story about this woman who had given birth, and she got this letter from a lady who dropped it off saying that your child has a guardian angel because my father passed away at such and such time in this hospital. So I told them to give this letter to the first child born after that time, because my father's is like, she learned somewhere that when, you know, that whole, when someone passes and a new life is born, that's the guardian angel. Yeah. And it was an older white woman, young black couple. They were going to name their child. Why can't I remember this little boy name now? I had it on the tip of my. They're going to name their child.
Ulysses.
Kingston. No,
Kingston.
Their son's name was Kingston.
Okay.
And he didn't have a middle name. Kingston Hall. And the woman whose father passed, his name was James. So the mother was like, we have his middle name. And they were talking about how he loves to say his name is Kingston James Hall. And they keep in touch. And now he's 4. So he's got like another grandmother and she's got a farm. So I'm watching this shit.
That's awesome.
And I felt something. I was like, oh, I'm not crying. Somebody cutting onions. You know, I'm
tugged on your little heartstrings a little bit.
All kinds of shit.
That shit happens though. It happens. Like
I'll be having babies. I'll be like, oh.
See, I wear
not for me though, nigga. I already know. I barely keep my own kids. I got
certain movies may get me from time to time. Like I was just talking to my homie about this shit. Like we was at work talking about
what movie get you.
What movies fuck me up? Listen, Armageddon. The end of Armageddon. I cannot watch the end of Armageddon. Like real. Think about it. I'm talking about when the screen come up and he on the screen and his daughter sitting there talking to him and he know he about to die after he done closed. Come on. That joint crazy right there, yo. Nigga, come on.
Knowing you about to die is crazy.
Listen, John Q. Just a little. It's one part in John Q at the end of the joint. One part in John Q. You like, damn, this shit is real fucked up right here. It's a bad situation right here. You know what I'm saying? So it's certain joints. Like we can, you know, I can't get into all of them because then I might start crying. I'm drinking rum.
The original Color Purple. That's hard sometimes.
Oh, listen. Coolie High.
Coolie High.
There's no way. I don't even watch when Coachise about to fight. I can't even watch that joint. I don't know if everybody agree with me, but I can't even watch when Coachise is about to get jumped by Stoney and goddamn, what's his name? Stoney and Rob. Come on, y'all know his name. Somebody help me out. Stoney and Rob, I think it is.
Mo Better Blues makes me weepy. It's just too familiar.
You're so much. Mo Better Blues though. Oh,
familiar.
What's that? Denzel? Ain't that Denzel in there? Yeah.
Got a light skinned chick. Got a dark skinned chick. Yeah, it's too familiar.
Denzel hit him with the joint. What do you hit? You hit the joints all the time. You always just listen to shit.
Glory.
That was no shit.
Glory.
Oh, Glory was sad as a motherfucker. Glory was
nigga.
Come on, man. Glory was crazy.
That shit get me mad at white people and sad at the same motherfucking time. All them slave movies get me mad at white people sad at the same fucking time.
I think that's what they intend to do. That's what they.
No, I definitely don't think they intend to get me mad at white people. It just fucking happened.
They just.
I said at work the other day. It's like 3 of my coworkers is talking, and one girl, I heard somebody say, "Your last name not Brown." My last name Brown. He was like, my last name is Brown. So they start flipping over ID, and I was like, I'm a Brown too. They was like, oh shit, we cousins. And I said, no, what we is a product of the African American slave trade. What we need to do is find motherfucking Browns that had our people enslaved and go get that fucking coin. That's exactly what I said. Before I opened her drawer for her because she ain't had her key.
You went full Sharif mode on them, huh?
I went full Irize Refined Earth.
My man Sharif off
that
a minute.
Moment, yes.
He said, man, get your ass up off the cooler, man, and get me a beer.
I definitely went there. And that's what they looking like, damn, she went there. Because nobody at work really knows me. There's a sis-in-law, Andrea, that knows me because she knows me outside of work.
Look, somebody agreed with me. Armageddon is a real tear jerker, you know what I'm saying? Especially at the end. That's what you know what I'm talking about, Tip. You know what I'm talking about.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? John Q. Rob said John Q.
I told you John Q for sure.
That's for sure. Tip, you know what I'm talking about. Armageddon is a real fucking tear jerker. Like, another one. It do get me sad. But I don't cry no more on it.
What?
When Rose let Jack Hand go.
Man,
come on, if y'all
them sad ass white folks.
When Rose let Jack Hand go.
I mean, that movie was specifically written to be like that.
So
but best believe, I don't give a fuck how in love them motherfuckers was, and she left a rich nigga. She is not.
Listen, she
was not warmed by that nigga love. Listen, at that moment, she was wondering where the rich nigga was at that had the motherfucking rowboat. She like, God damn it, I fucked up.
But listen,
in her last
she
moment.
was on the safe boat, got off the safe boat, and jumped on the joint. He like, you so stupid, Rose. You're so stupid. He called her stupid. Like, why are you over here with me?
Yes, she was.
Save
stupid.
yourself, dumbass. Well,
he said I don't cry no more though.
Not on that joint. Not on that joint no more. But
I hear a flute playing in the back. Andre 3000 also gonna be at the Roots picnic.
Oh, we didn't get a chance to talk about his album when that joint was out. Y'all don't even understand. That's a crazy musical. Album. It's a crazy musical album, yo.
For driving,
all the
definitely
time,
by myself,
all the time. I said meditate to that joint. That joint crazy. I'm trying to figure out everything that's in it. He said he played with some like new electrical flute on that joint and all that. I was looking at the interview he was talking about. Yeah, but that joint crazy. Y'all need to tap into that one too. I wonder if he's gonna play the flute there.
He is. He's doing the album.
Ooh, my nigga, I'm gonna be there.
So you said you went to see Marley? The One Love?
Yeah, One Love. One Love.
That yet.
I mean, I'm gonna be super duper honest with y'all with One Love.
Well, please do.
If y'all seen the HBO joint, they had he already got a movie out. It's called Marley and Me. I think it's on HBO. It's been playing on HBO or something. Y'all can find it somewhere, whatever. It's a real dope movie. It show like from like childhood on the way. It give a whole story on the joint. This one that's in the movies right now is really geared towards him making the album Exodus.
Right.
The biggest album, his number one album
it's
joint.
Not meant to be a documentary.
It's not like a documentary joint. So if you're going in there expecting like a documentary joint, go see the other joint that's Marley and Me or whatever. I forgot what it's called or whatever. But this joint is a dope joint, man. I like the way the boy was dope in here. It was a dope movie. It was a good movie. Me and my daughter went. She ain't even want to see it with me. She like, nah, Dad, I don't want to see that, man. But then we went. She said it was a decent movie.
That's always
you know what I'm saying. So. I had a good time at that joint, man.
You know,
I left my phone though, like real crazy. I left my phone in the movie theater. My phone fall out my pocket. So I'm so stupid. I done ate all this popcorn in there with my daughter. You know, I don't even mess with the popcorn and everything like that. I done ate all this popcorn. I done drunk a soda and everything.
You showing all
so
that.
I get up. We leaving. I look at the chair. Look back. Tap my pocket. All right, and I leave. I get all the way home. Now, we in Jersey. We live in Philly. So I already paid the $5 to get the fuck back home. I get home. I don't have my phone. I call the people. They got my phone there.
Of course they do.
I got to pay another goddamn $5 to go get my fucking phone from Cherry Hill fucking AMC Theater, man. I was mad as hell about that, John.
Losing your phone cost you $10.
Yeah, it cost me $10 about this damn phone. So the movie theater altogether cost me, just to watch the movie, add the 1 with the 2, subtract the 3 with the. That shit was like $47, man.
No, that's not bad though.
You don't think so?
No, it's not bad at all.
That's minus the popcorn and all that shit.
Oh,
I ain't adding the popcorn. That's just the admission. No, I was well 60. Into the 80s with the popcorn. Like the popcorn and the whatever else we had came to like $37. So we was, that's crazy. That's crazy. But I was just happy I had my phone and ain't nobody take it. You know what I'm saying? But the movie is dope. I think y'all all should go check that movie out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all learn something about Bob Marley and go get that album. If y'all never heard that album Exodus, y'all might as well download that joint. That's a crazy album right there, man.
I remember having the Exodus cassette, and what did it for me was more so the cover art, the purples, and I was like, is it a dragon? When you first look at it,
roll some weed up to it and listen to it too, because that's what they was doing. They roll one up on that joint and everything.
Little birds on it. It has "Could You Be Loved," mix up. It has a lot of my favorite songs. Yeah,
they tell you about the artwork, how the boy did the artwork in the movie. Like, it's a dope joint, man. Like, I didn't know Bob Marley took shots like that.
Yeah,
he took them shots and everything. And the boy, his manager boy, took 6 shots for him and everything. Man, that joint crazy.
Bob is definitely one of my favorite artists of all time. It's funny because there's a lot of people, they be like, oh, I like Bob Marley, but they only know the commercial shit. They only got the college dorm room posters.
That's it. Y'all have no idea really his dad was white. This is a part of the reason why he died. He had skin cancer, something melanoma or something like that. That's how he died. Well, if y'all don't know.
Well, then there's the conspiracy theorists that say that's what the American doctors say.
No, this is right here because his son produced the movie.
Oh, I know.
So yeah.
Well, you gotta go with what the doctor said.
Like, yeah, that's what they said. He had that toe injury from fucking playing soccer. That's crazy. That's wild.
Yeah, I was reading something where it said that Damian Marley's mother was a little bit more upset that she wasn't featured as much. I don't know if this is true because she like 70 something at this point, but people were saying, well, if that's how you feel, produce your own movie. Shit, like he was married to a whole nother woman.
Shit, you had to put Rita in that joint, like his wife that wrote. Yeah, she was a roadie.
She held him down.
Listen, y'all talk about a lady that hold a man down. She held him down no matter what. He had other kids, other girlfriends, and everything. Rita was his background singer on tour with him and all. And whatever he needed.
To some people, that's a cultural thing.
She provided for him.
Yes, the more women, the more people able and eligible that you know are into the same. Y'all are of one like mind, can take care of your children and your household when you're not around.
But she damn sure checked him when it was time to get checked, though. I mean, like it wasn't like she was no pushover. She
because you're not going to be able to just do that to any particular person.
Yeah,
like you I don't want to be like you have to be a special person to allow that to happen. You have to be a knowledgeable, well-informed, sensible person. Yeah. And it has to be something you want as well. Like nobody makes you go into a polygamous situation. For a lot of people that end up accepting it, it's just like, you know what? Instead of me wondering and questioning if you're cheating, I'm just going to be open to knowing that whoever you are with is of one alike mind with me. So we know that nothing's going to happen to us, meaning all of us.
That's a tough joint too, man. How you feel about polygamy?
I tried it once. It definitely was not for me in the way that it was done at the time it was done. I was definitely too young.
I'm about to say, you got to be a mature motherfucker.
I was mature in the situation, but
everybody,
I feel like
I'm talking about everybody involved.
He was more immature, and he definitely didn't have enough bread for that.
Yeah, you gotta have some. You gotta. Hey man, it's 2 girls. So you gotta have. It's more than one and female. It's not even about
taking care of the females. It's about the household.
You gotta take care.
You're not able to contribute to the household enough, and that whole saying, "I could do."
You gotta take care of needs. Fuck once. You gotta take care of needs
by myself. No, I could do good by myself too, and sometimes by myself I could do just great.
So, what you think about monogamy? The complete opposite of polygamy.
Okay, so I'm still wondering if people are meant to truly and inherently be monogamous.
What y'all think about monogamy?
I know it's possible. I also know
$6 at the AMC on Tuesdays. Where?
Tuesdays.
Shit.
I've been an AMC member. Matter of fact, it's February. I got to renew my membership. I've been a member for so long, but it's $2 Tuesdays.
Then. What's up, Lazy Lion?
Big bro. We should ask him about how he feels about monogamy. And
polygamy. Hey, Boomy, listen, I need you to chime in on this one, right? I just asked about polygamy.
And I gave him my view, which I'm like, it's something to be open to. Like I said, I'm not sure if we're meant to be monogamous beings only because like there's another thing on social media I saw where this dude had asked his girlfriend, could you cheat on me? And she was very honest. She said, absolutely. That's why I don't put myself in certain situations.
That's the realest shit ever. That's the realest shit
put
ever.
me even in a predicament where it might become a possibility.
That's the realest shit ever.
She's like, that's why you'll never catch me alone with another nigga. You'll never
real.
catch me having conversations with another nigga. I don't give my number out randomly to people. And I was
that's
like,
some real shit.
Yeah, and that's why, and that's literally one of the reasons why I say I don't know if inherently we are meant for that. Like, yes, it's possible. I can do it. I know I can do it. But I always like to say I'm a time and opportunist. And I got the time and make the opportunity. If I'm not a married person,
true.
Like
true. Yeah, but
why not? I ain't married. I don't owe anybody anything. I'm not committed to you in that way, unless I said and we said together we're not doing anything with anyone else, but then we need some other reason to be just saying that shit. Like, for what?
I really don't think we're meant to be like super monogamous though.
not as levels to monogamy.
Yeah, it's definitely levels to
monogamous. The fuck do you mean super monogamous?
I don't think we
monogamy is the only thing that will work for me. Okay, Tim.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
I mean, that makes sense. And you know what's funny? One of my really good friends who's married and been married for a while and has been like seriously monogamous to my knowledge in her relationship is starting to question now that it's 20 something years later. And I've seen that this happen with a lot of couples that get married in their 20s, early 30s. By the time they turn 50, 60 and the kids is out the house, they start looking at each other like, what are we really doing? And they realized that they were in it all this time at the point, either just, and in it meaning still married for the kids. It doesn't mean they don't love each other, they don't care for each other, they don't desire each other, but for whatever reason, they just don't desire to be married. Like, they don't desire to be married. Like, they want to do other shit with other people. And usually when my friends that are married say stuff like that to me as a single person, I ask them, well, what makes you feel that way? Because as a single person, I can tell you these streets is dirty. These streets is dirty. So I don't understand what you're looking for. Like you are looking for what 90% of the people in these dirty
everybody looking for the same thing.
Are looking. You already got what 90% of these people in these dirty streets are looking for.
Yeah.
So I need to know if that's not enough. What are you looking for? Yeah. Which is what makes me question that shit. Because I'm like, well, damn, if motherfuckers get it, and that's the ultimate end goal, and they still want happy. Something.
Yeah, that's
but
crazy.
I realize a lot of times that's people that's not happy with themselves.
Yeah,
they're just not happy with who they are at that point in their life, and they feel like they're missing out on something that they didn't get in that journey with their person. And I feel like that could never happen to me, because that's probably why I'm single this long, because I'm not going to let nobody make me miss my journey, whatever the fuck it is. Like, I do a lot of shit. I go a lot of places. And I always say my mother is the best co-parent in the world, because I got a lot of fuck them kids in me. And not fuck them kids like I don't love and care for my kids, because I definitely do. But fuck them kids as in I'm not going to let them stop me from seeking whatever it is I need for a fulfilling life. And I tell them the same thing. It
makes sense.
Like, don't let nobody, not even me, stop you from fulfilling whatever your end goal in life is.
There we go.
People should try open relationships. If they both cheat, like, stop getting mad at each other and just open. Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, so that's where you're talking about maybe not even being married and having open, but just being non-exclusive dating.
But for any of that though, for any of that to occur, like more than one person, everybody got to be on
dating with a purpose.
Y'all got to be all on the same page. Everybody got to be on the same page. You got to be upfront. I don't think everybody is super honest with each other. Everybody's not honest with each other, and that's the crazy part. And if a person being honest, the person on the other end of somebody trying to open up and be honest got to be willing to accept what they being honest about, or know that they're being truthful.
Right.
So I think it's like it's way hard. That's the whole thing with me. I don't think people like honest enough for that shit.
Well, I said it to one of my friends just a couple of weeks ago. We were talking about it. I said, I value loyalty and trust. I value trust over love.
That is my shit.
Every day, all
trust and
day.
Respect. Loyalty and respect. That's my slogan. Loyalty and respect.
Over love. Every day, all day. But if one thing I know is I can trust you to lie and be disloyal, then I'm out.
I'm going to tell you what I've been coming up with, right? Love is like a real feeling. Love is a feeling. Love can be obtained through sex. Through just having sex and being around a person for a period of time. So you're gonna start to feel some kind of way, whether that's 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
That ain't love, that's lust.
Listen, it's gonna turn. It's feelings. I'm gonna get into love and lust is different. You're right, but they both feelings. That's my point.
It's only love if both parties have an understand. Love is the highest form of understanding between two beings.
That's my point.
People say they love,
but it's still a feeling.
But it's definitely a feeling, and but that feeling is more a like or a lust, because people be like, "I love him." When you ask them why, they ain't got no answers.
That's my point to that joint. You don't love a person like that. You might
love what you know about them, or have an extreme like of what you know about them.
Exactly.
But if you can't give somebody a clear understanding on why that person makes you feel a certain way.
Exactly.
Especially if they don't feel the same way about you.
Exactly what I'm saying. That's why respect and loyalty is like earned though. You know what I'm saying? So I think something that's earned, sure, and you put it on, like you earn that. Sure. It's kind of like, I use the metaphor of a person working out versus a person getting a BBL or taking a shortcut, getting a tummy tuck or whatever it is. If you earn that, it's gonna last a little longer. It's gonna stay with you way longer. You know what I'm saying? Because you earned it. You can't. It's not gonna drop off too much. You know what I'm saying?
Romeo and Juliet. Love is fleeting. Love is kind.
You know what I'm saying? It's a feeling, and I can dig it. It's the best feeling in the world to have somebody love you and to love somebody. But
that's what
you know what security is, fucking having somebody to fucking respect you, and you trust that motherfucker no matter what. That's why them old people don't be sleeping with each other, but they be together and they still monogamous with each other, and they don't do nothing because they actually respect each other. Old
people
though.
in Philly was spreading syphilis like a wildfire.
I ain't talking about them old people, man. I ain't talking about your grandmom that's 47.
No,
they was talking about grandmas
geriatric, like 60 to 80 in nursing homes.
Oh, they out of pocket.
Yes, but we run out of time, and you said we wasn't going to be talking. Alcohol. I got to talk about relationships.
Blame it on the hey man.
Sorry, we'll be back next week with some other shit to talk about.
For sure. I appreciate everybody for tuning in.
Yes, too.
Next
Play
week.
Some music.
Play some music too. Hey,
rum punch.
Tiff, what you say, Tiff? Open marriage could be happy marriages.
Hey, my cousin.
Sure, I agree. Hey, come on, man. That's V-Dub. Man, he dropped some shit the other day.
That's my cousin.
I commented on that joint.
That's my cousin.
What? You silly. You's a silly motherfucker.
I talked about it before.
Tiff, I agree. An open marriage could be a happy marriage, but everybody got to be on the same page. Everybody got to be on the same page. It can't
no matter
be no
what kind of car you drive, everybody got to be on the same accord.
Be on the same accord. Hey, that's what Kanye said. Yeah, that shit. That was a good show. This rum got me. I thought I was gonna go to the gym after this.
I thought you was going up Manny Somo.
Oh, let's go. Come on, fuck that. Let's go. We out.
We got an hour to get there.
We do.
I need to find out what's going on with my kids.
Oh, where my man Rod White say 23 years.
I'm not giving up. I know my diamond. You go through life and you see who in your corner. No matter what, you gotta hit Seymour. Yes. Seymour. Maybe I should have went live because B shit don't work.
There you go.
Okay. Don't put yourself in bad situations. Exactly.
Fuck that, Rob. I'm gonna put myself in every bad situation that's possible.
Rob just say he's 23.
I'm gonna go ahead and put myself in a whorehouse with ones taped to my body.
First of all, you're not. Absolutely not. Now I know the rum is talking. Now I know it's time to go.
Yeah, definitely. I ain't doing none of that shit, man. It should be some. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna tune in later. We about to go. Where we going?
Thank you, Tiff. She said, have a good night. Great show. Where are we going? I told you, Somo, Manny Young, DJ Active.
Somo, Manny Young, Tariq Wallace.
Hard Work Entertainment.
We holla. Hey, yo, that was a good show, though.